So I have finally put GTA 5 on the Steam Deck, and I gotta say, from what I've tried, because I didn't do much, it looks pretty good. I'm just gonna play through a mission and see what that experience is like, show you guys what it looks like, sounds like, and I do want to say something before I get into the gameplay. I have seen so many people trashing Windows and all of this. I do want to make kind of a 1 month long experience with Steam Deck to really give my opinion, because I don't feel like anyone's really using Windows. They're just basing it off of other people. And in short, I will say Windows 11 has worked pretty damn good. So this will be on Windows 11. This will be GTA 5 through Steam. You can also get the Epic Games one wherever you have it. You do have to have the Rockstar launcher. I will show you guys how it is that I open the game, and we'll go from there. But let's get this camera up close. I did get a stand for this thing finally, so I can finally hold this up and use a controller, mouse, and keyboard if I want to play tabletop mode or something. But that's for another video. Let's check out GTA 5. Alrighty, so the first thing we're gonna do here to play GTA 5 is I'm gonna make sure everything's closed in background as I usually do. And I was having issues starting it from Steam itself, so I'm just gonna go ahead. And even though it is downloaded to Steam, every time I would try to open it from Steam, it would give me some error when trying to launch the Rockstar launcher. Because what it does is it opens the Rockstar launcher from within Steam. So what I've been doing is just basically going straight to the Rockstar launcher. And from here, once this is open, we can actually do the opposite. We can launch GTA 5 through Steam, starting with the Rockstar launcher. So Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh wait, what am I doing? It was already there. Play on Steam. We're gonna also do a little battery life test so you guys can get an idea. We're gonna put this all the way max brightness, and this is probably going to drain our battery life pretty intensively, I would say. For those of you wondering, I am using a micro SD. Every game I have on here is running off of a micro SD. GTA 5 included is on this micro SD here. I have a terabyte micro SD card, and this is kind of the load speeds of everything for people wondering. It's not anything extremely terrible like some people make it out to be, this really long wait, and I wouldn't consider what we just waited that long of a wait. Alright, so we're going to be loading into story mode. You could load into online. I don't know if I'll be showing you guys online. I'm just going to play through this first story mission and we'll go from there. Also, we can see probably a cinematic or something. Here we go. Turn it up.
I don't have the advantages that kid has. By the time I was his age, I'd already been in prison twice. I robbed banks, I ran whores, I smuggled dope.
And you consider them achievements?
These were the opportunities I had. At least I took them.
And where did these opportunities get you, Michael?
They got me right fucking here. The end of the road. In a big house and useless kid, and I'm stuck talking to you because no one else gives a shit. Oh, I'm living a dream, baby. And that dream is fucked. It is fucking fucked.
And it all ours.
I think I just did.
Oh, well, I think that's all we have time for. The same time next week.
I guess. Oh. Gotta tell you, I ain't too sure this shit is working for me.
Well, a sense of overriding futility is a vital part of the process. Embrace it.
Whatever you say, Doc.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and skip past this part, and we're gonna go right into the game. But before I actually do the car chase or whatever, the race, I'll show you guys what kind of settings I have going on here. Oops. So in settings, also, I don't know if you could hear that. Let's crank in a bit. It's getting a little bit hotter. Nothing too crazy. Graphic settings. I have used 907 out of 1024 VRAM, and I'm playing mostly on normal. So all the graphics, resolution is 1280 by 800, which is the Steam Deck resolution. Aspect ratio is on auto, 60 hertz refresh rate, and then FXAA is off, VSync is off as well. I did notice that with VSync off, it looks more like 60 FPS than with it on, even though it should limit it to 60 even with VSync on, but I guess with it off, it really performs better. Let's see here. Texture quality is on normal. All these settings down here is probably gonna be hard for you guys to see. You can pause, zoom in, whatever if you really care that much, but shader quality, everything I have is normal. There's no really low settings in this game. It's either normal, high, ultra, or whatever the next one is, but everything's pretty much set to normal. So those are my settings. And here in game, you can really tell how good looking this game is actually. Like, just by looking around, you can right away I felt how smooth this game was. When I first got in here, it didn't feel like 60 FPS until I set everything to normal. For some reason, everything was preset to high, but once I put everything on normal and turned VSync off, it was definitely a lot more noticeable, the higher frame rates. And by high, I mean 60 FPS. I'm sure there's dips and stuff here and there, especially when there's traffic, people, explosions, and things like that. But just here walking around in first person through this alleyway, you can really tell the 60 FPS is definitely there. And this dude wants to race me, so I don't know why I can't run right now. There we go. Oh my, I was not looking, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just trying to make sure that the screen is actually what's in focus is my concern here. Yeah, let me show you guys some first person. And the fact that this actually works is pretty damn cool. And it's like just in itself, knowing this game is playable on a portable device like this at this performance level is insane. So for people saying like, could the Steam Deck really like replace your computer? I won't be showing any docked gameplay or anything like that right now, because obviously once you go on docked, it's definitely not a top tier experience. It is a doable experience if you're okay with 30 frames, 40 frames, and things like that. But for me, I just ran that guy over. For me, it's really about being able to play like this on a portable device, since I do already have a desktop PC. Now, if your main way to play is going to be portable and you just want to browse in docked mode, I would say that's a great way to use this device as well. If you don't have a desktop PC and you like mobile or portable gaming, handheld gaming, it's definitely worth it. The only bad part is to get a hold of one of these things right now is pretty long of a wait if you haven't ordered one already. This is Windows 11 running GTA 5 at 60 FPS for the most part. Expect dips. Whenever a game is 60 FPS and there's a lot going on like this game, of course you can expect dips here and there, and that's something that you just gotta know going into it. You're not gonna have this flawless experience, and I'm totally fine with that. I forgot we're not supposed to damage this car in this mission, I think. Guilty gamer moment. I've said this before, but I have never beat this game, and that's partially due to the fact that when I first played it, it was the closest I ever gotten to beating it on PS3. But I think I got a PS4, or my PS3 stopped working, one of the two, and I just never really got around to saving my game and playing it again. So I think I lost all my progress. But when you're driving your car this fast like this, you can definitely see like the performance tank a little bit. And we just got demolished by a train. I'm just gonna lose the cops here real fast, and call it a day. But me driving around like this, you can see the game pretty much working flawlessly. So it's kind of the point of this video, to show you guys that even this game, I mean, mind you, GTA 5 is now almost, what, 10 years old? So it's impressive. At the same time, it's just like, okay, a toaster can run GTA at this point. Controls in this game, like, this game plays really well for this controller and everything. Thumbsticks feel good, responsive. This right here actually moves the camera. Or actually, is it moving the car or the camera? The camera. So touchpad, right, mouse pad, touchpad, whatever you want to call it, controls camera. In some games, it feels way more delayed than other games. In this game, it feels very, like, well timed. I don't know why you'd want to use this, but you can if you want to. Do the back ones do anything? They're not mapped to anything right now, but they work if you do map them to something. I'm gonna pull up here. The car definitely got beat, like, really bad. Look at this car. Hold on. In closed environments like this, you could really tell how great the graphics look and how smooth the game is. But also, look at the flickering over there. But overall, quality of this game is pretty damn good for this system. Let me see if I can load into online quickly. Looks like the clouds actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Alrighty, here we go. And just like that, we're in GTA Online, and it looks just as nice as the actual game did. I mean, runs fine. I don't know where my car's at, but we're gonna go ahead and call for a car here. Oh man, I got a lot of destroyed cars. I haven't played GTA in such a long time. Whoa! Jeez. This is the car I called in? Why do I have this? When did I get this? I'm confused. I mean, hey, whatever. It looks cool. Let's see in first person. Hey, I don't know why my character is built like this, but yeah, GTA 5, GTA Online on Steam Deck. Hopefully this gives you guys a understanding of or an overview of how this game looks and runs. It runs really good, plays really good. It's really fun. I think this is one of the coolest games to really have on the go like this. It's really impressive, actually, like, to really think about. I'm not going to show you guys much more. Just wanted you guys to get kind of a brief overview. This is already going to be a pretty long video with that story mission and whatnot, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I'll have more games to we're just going to end the video right now. Let me get out of here. How do we close this game? Exit game. All right. Look, guys, so for those of you complaining that Windows sucks and doesn't work and all that stuff, like, that was a pretty great example of this game running on Windows. Let's see our battery life. I don't even know what time. It's been, what, 25 minutes or something since I started playing. We were at 90 something, so I lost about 20% in about 25 minutes playing GTA at max brightness with normal settings. I did a mission and ran around in online for a few minutes, so that gives you an idea of kind of what you can do in that amount of time on Windows 11. So I know people are saying you save more battery playing on Steam OS and things like that. Also, depending on what your graphic settings are, your Windows settings and all of that, that will also have a huge role in how long you will be able to play. But if you're just going to plug and play, then you have nothing to worry about. You can plug and play GTA 5 if you really wanted to. One thing I would keep an eye out for is the back. So when I play certain games, I can tell that it gets massive, like, just ridiculously hot. And if that's the case, then I just don't play over a said time, like maybe an hour or 2 hours. If it's really hot and it's been 2 hours, it's probably safer to just turn it off. You could also see temps and stuff like that if you want to. I casually base everything off of just eyeballing it. The game looks good, and it's fun, then it looks good and it plays well. Like, I'm not gonna go too deep into settings with this. I'm not gonna benchmark every game that I test. I just want to show you guys that the games are playable, they work well, they look good, and the kind of general experience of just an average player, a gamer. You don't have to be some crazy tinkerer to really enjoy this device, and that's something that I've kind of made evident through the videos, because I'm not going super in depth with like settings and things like that. But yeah, GTA 5. I gotta end this video because it's already gonna be like 30 minutes or something. But stay tuned for stay tuned for more Steam Deck content. I will be, man, I've been holding out on the Game Pass video for quite some time now. I do have to make the Game Pass video. I just thought, let me make the GTA video since I finally got it downloaded and it's working. I do also want to do a slight comparison with the Nintendo Switch screen. I'm not really going to compare the devices because when I talk about these two in the same video, I will give my perspective, my point of view and opinion on why you'd still want to own either one or both of those devices, because they're for different things, different people, and different, you know, types of games and gamers. So there's a lot that goes into people's preferences, and not everyone thinks alike. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the GTA 5 stuff. Yet another GTA 5 guest appearance on the channel. This camera is really crazily angled, but I will see you guys in the next video.